because you stay up later, right?
No, I still have to go to bed around the same time.
You got to what?
I still have to go to bed around the same time, sir.
That's even worse. What the fuck
It's
is
just going to be worse where I'm just going to be sitting around with like insomnia trying to will myself to sleep, but I can't get into that nice stupor anymore, so.
Oh, yeah, that's going to make it hard.
But it's going to be annoying because like drinking's fun and it's always going to be fun. But just because I've been doing it too much and it's like I've developed too much of a tolerance, so
yeah, that's when it gets a little dangerous sometimes. It's good to take, it's just like even with cannabis, like it's good to take a tolerance break every once in a while just to kind of like reset yourself. You know what I mean? And like, that's why like a lot of guys, like even like Joe Rogan, who like drinks like on his podcast, they do like sober October, you know, and shit like that. I have another friend of mine. She goes January. She does all of January. And because it really cleans out your system too. Like your face will thin out, and like you know, it's good to have all that stuff flushed out for a little while.
And I want to look better too. So I do like it's kind of hard to go over and lose weight when you're both just jam packing it full of sugar every night.
Yeah, and that's all those extra calories. I mean, they literally just go. I mean, you know, that's because like what happens when you drink too. You like immediately go like to bed afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's like it automatically makes it. You know, doesn't go anywhere. It's not like you're getting up and like exercising and running laps as soon as you're done.
Well, even if you run laps beforehand, so it's like one day I did a whole bunch of working out, going up and down the stairs for an hour or more, and I was thinking like, wow, how much progress did I just fucking torpedo? Because I just drank the entire jack off bottle of fucking wine.
Yeah, that will happen.
Fuck! And I want to get rid of like some uncomfortable fat areas. So I'm going to try to keep the tits, but get rid of some of the other areas that are less pretty.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. No, I'm sure you'll get it figured out. Now you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Definitely nobody wants to see the tits go away. That's an absolute fact. No,
I'll try to get like there's apparently a way you can keep them, but fucking hell.
Nice. Well, fucking hey, figure that one out then. Well, I think we've been teasing everybody about Sunker's tits for long enough, so maybe we should start that beautiful, fabulous interview. Because boys and girls, tonight, if you haven't, here's your time now. Tell everybody out there. Because tonight is the season finale, season 5. I didn't realize we'd already gotten here this time. I should have looked ahead last week when we were here. But tonight is the season finale. Mr. Grant Gregory will not be here. Unfortunately, he's going to catch us on the replay. But I did send out some feelers out to a couple of our other friends that might want to jump in for this as well, because these 2 episodes are fucking epic. Are absolutely epic. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You'll probably end up playing with yourself a little bit. It's going to be that kind of fucking roller coaster, boys and girls. So, yep, exactly. Hands above the table. Up. Shit. Too late. So yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can find this intro. All right. Tonight, Who Was Good? The season 5 finale, the Pandorica Open.
In the heart of the cosmos where time and space collide, the Doctor and his TARDIS forever to glide. From the streets of London to the far edges of space, with Rose, Martha and Donna, through time they chase. Daleks and their fury, Cybermen, steel and cold, the mysteries of Bad Wolf, stories untold. To the planet of New Earth and the fires of Pompeii, through the shadows of the vast and their they find their way. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time, a wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show where the universe was at their command, Jesse, the common nerd with a vision so bright, guiding through the episodes into the night. The maiden Sunker with insights to unveil, and Mr. Grant Gregory with lore to regain. Back when who was good, those were the days. legends in their prime. The Sacarax invasion and the last Alex stand. With the Doctor Appleberry and London. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a Daedalus was at their command. From the Battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, where heroes and legends in their prime.
So, all of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will, where do you want to start?
What are we doing tonight, guys? It's just with the common nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things nerdy through a common sense lens. And welcome to another edition of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. And yes, as you heard in the pre-show, we do have tonight's season 5 finale, Matt Smith's season 1 finale. Unfortunately, Mr. Grant Gregory will not be here, but you know what? We got some feelers out to some other folks, but if not, well, you'll just be stuck looking at Sunker all night long, because I know you won't be looking at me, boys and girls, but it'll be all right.
What a disappointment for everyone.
Yeah, you and me. Yeah, me too. Me too. I feel horribly offended and hurt by having to do that. It's just going to be the worst thing in the world. Absolute worst thing in the world, boys and girls. So yeah, how is everybody doing? Last week, of course, we had the Lodger and we had Vincent and the Doctor, which of course was an absolutely phenomenal, heart-wrenching episode that everybody loved. Everybody loved. Best episode probably of season 5. Probably arguably. Nobody'd probably argue with that. Nobody would probably be able to argue with that in any way, shape, or form. But before we recap that real quick, I want to touch on something real quick on the elephant in the room. Well, the elephant in the country. Everybody knows what happened again today.
Okay, I just heard about this. What the fuck happened?
Okay, so Trump was out golfing and somebody tried to take shots at him. We don't know. I don't know exactly how close the guy actually got, but it was another attempt on Trump's life. While he was out playing golf in Florida.
Fuck you guys. Fuck that shit. So, I would have the same reaction if it was Kamala that was getting shot at. This is fucking irresponsible.
So this is what I said on Twitter, and this is what I've said before, and this is what I said kind of during the Bible study today as well. We are winning. The pendulum is swinging back. Reality is coming and hitting this evil in the face, and they're realizing they didn't have as much control over the culture as what they thought they did. Right. And that terrifies them because they're about to lose power in a million different ways. Culturally, politically, they are about to lose their foothold on power right now. And there's a very good possibility they won't fucking get it back for a generation. Let's pray that is the case, and that's what they're terrified of. That's why they're going after big time YouTubers, trying to get them demonetized. The Walt Disney Company is coming after Star Wars Theory. OK, and demonetize and like copyright claiming his videos. This is the second time we've had an attempt on Trump in the last 60 days, 30 days. Has it even been 30 days since the last one? I don't know at this point. The news cycle's crazy. But this is my point. They are lashing out because they know they are losing and their time is up. And they are going to freak out. They're going to be angry. And this is the kind of stuff we're going to see. Thankfully enough, like we've said before, the reason why the pendulum is swinging back is because 2 + 2 still equals 4, up is still up, and down is still down, as God is still on his throne in heaven. And concerning the fact that they have tried twice now, that the fucking forces of evil, the fucking hellions out there, Satan himself, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's the fucking evil that's moving through our world. It's the same evil that moves through Hollywood. It's the same evil that's destroyed Doctor Who. It's the same evil that's fucking going after Trump. It's all part of the same fucking cloth, right?
If I could go over,
they're failing. They're fucking losing. He's still alive, and guess what? We're still here fucking hollering about all this shit. Go ahead, Sunker.
If I could go over and add in just a little bit, even if, God forbid, he does an assassination attempt is successful, the amount of fucking rage that will cause in everyone,
He'll be a fucking martyr forever. You think President Trump's bad? Guess what? See what happens with martyr Trump.
So it's just I'm
Then
I'm
you'll
so
have
happy
literally
he's-
100. Yeah.
I'm so happy he's alive. This is so that there's not enough people go over into crying, saying like how irresponsible it is to shoot a political opponent. To shoot at a political opponent. It like this is so fucking insane that we are now digressing to the point where we have some fuckers going over and like trying to cheer it on. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty fucked up. But like I said, he's safe. God bless him. Like Sunker said too, it wouldn't matter what side of the aisle was on. This shit's fucking ridiculous no matter what. Calls for violence and harassment and stuff like that are always fucking ridiculous. And we never call for any of that shit. We always call for peaceful opposition and like reasonable fucking pushback against shit. That's why we watch a lot of this horrible shit so we can roast it, laugh it, because then we come from a place of knowledge. We know it's fucking bad, right? And that's the thing. The rest of this is ignorance lashing out in fear of losing everything because reality is coming in, smacking them in the face, and they can't fucking handle it. They can't fucking handle it. And this is the only way they can react is to lash out. So fortunately enough, everybody's safe. Everybody's good. The dirt bag is like, yeah, well, they'll get what they've got coming to them. They always do one way or the other. Because for either way, the Secret Service and the FBI don't want anybody fucking talking afterwards when it's over. So one way or another, they're going to get what they deserve. So cheers and shout out to all the people that were actually out there looking after Trump, especially as guardian angels. But like I said, this isn't a political show. This is a fun show, but I wanted to put that out there just because that's fucking insane. And you gotta.
Well, it's a huge thing. So it's understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's alive in living color. So, but let's say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat before we get things started. I love this too. From May Contain Traces of Seafood. It says, Grant, remember to shoo Mazza off the front lawn before the stream starts. I fucking love that. I love how Mazza is like everybody's punching bag down there in Australia. It's fucking great. Matt House says, hey, hello, I'm high and super sleepy. So might Joe last the whole show? Yeah, I think that exactly explains absolutely everything. That explains exactly everything.
Always
Darth.
dreaded
There you go.
that show.
Yep, exactly. Madhouse Retro, one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. Darth Dave says, I got another hour of driving to St. Louis. Need entertainment. Well, here we are, Darth Dave. Here we are, brother. Hope you have a very safe travels home, man. Yeah, very well. Travel safe to St. Louis, I should say. Yeah, I've been to St. Louis a couple of times. Yeah, definitely be safe. James Cash 82. Good to see you, James. Always good to see you, my friend. Another one of our fine channel subscribers over on Rumble. Yeah, safe travels indeed, Dave. Safe travels indeed. Been on the road 7 hours. Woo! Well, hopefully you don't have too much longer to go then. I've done those. Those long hauls suck. I did one between like San Antonio and Kansas City. I went all the way from Kansas City to San Antonio in one day and then did the same thing going back. Ooh, you talk about like starting to see things a little bit when you're driving down the road after that long. Woo.
Well,
I was 19 and stupid. I was like 20, 19 or 20.
Look, when your vision starts going, you better just pull over and go to sleep.
Dude, there was only so much Copenhagen and Red Bull in the world that could do. Like, it's just hard. I'm like nicotine and caffeine to the nines. Oh, so be safe out there. There you go. All right, John Washburn. Good to see you, John. Always good to see you, my friend. Thank you, John. Always good to see you. Your average patriot nerd. It says, hail, common nerd, Red House Retro, make it into that Darth Dave. There you go. Thank you, average patriot nerd. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Jim Bone, another one of our fine channel subscribers. Good to see you, Jim Bone. Says, hail, all hail. Good to see you. Yep, that's remember, if you're over on YouTube, make sure you jump over to Rumble. We do leave these streams up, though. So it was a little tease for anybody out there that ever wants to come over and hang out with us. We give you a little tease with the beginning of this, and we leave it up. We leave it listed on YouTube, so it's all good for you there. All good for you there. Alrighty, Shadow Warden 99, another one of our fine channel members. Good to see you, Shadow Warden. Derek Trader says, I'll be looking forward to Sunker Maiden's brushed hair.
You sideways. Did you hear that part?
No, I said in the chat that we were waiting on you to brush your hair and then we'd get started. I always have to blame the woman, and everybody believes it because we know how long y'all take to get ready. So it's great.
It took like 2 seconds, you bitch.
I know, but it's fun. Late and brushed hair. Exactly. Late and brushed hair. Late and brushed hair. We just want the hair put up. It's okay. There you go. Sober October. We all know Jesse would fail no November. Oh, yeah. I mean, you see how many kids I got? Come on, motherfucker. Let's be honest here. And no, Sober October. I can't do Sober October because Halloween's like my favorite holiday, right? Like that's my jam, right? So I can't do Sober October. I could probably do like a Sober January. That wouldn't be that big a deal. But like Sober October, nah, man. I gotta have my holiday stuff. All right. Yeah, this is the pre-show. Fuck you, Sunker. It's all pretty. Oh, there you go. Madhouse is trying to be sweet. Look at him go.
No, I'm not. Cute? I'm a terrible monster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Monster indeed. Jim Bone holding down on Twitch. Good to see you, buddy. The Devastator 5319. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Devastator. Porathis, aka Lavistro. What's going on, buddy? Glad you made it in as well. Another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. That is right. The Pandorica shall open indeed. It shall indeed. Numerous Nut November. There you go. I like that one a lot better. I like that one a lot. Yeah. Once you nut, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop. There you go. So yeah, Devastator's down for that one. Exactly. Make a Tate Tracy who says, I have good memories of the next 2 episodes, so hopefully they won't be broken. No, these 2 episodes are great. I've already got a glass of wine poured because, yeah, it's going to be one of those episodes. But I also ate my big old bucket of chicken, too, so we're good. That's what the other 11 months are for. All months should be numerous nut months. There you go. I fully support that. Because at the end of the day, boys and girls, it's prostate awareness, right? Because that's the thing. If you don't use it, you've got a higher chance of getting prostate cancer. So it's important.
Yeah, that's a proven fact.
It actually is. I'm not kidding you. It actually, I swear to God, it's actually not. Like the men who ejaculate more often have a lower risk of prostate cancer. They think it has because it's part of the same muscle group, right? It's all part of the same muscle group. So it's working things out and keeping things active and moving and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, ladies, if you're not taking care of your husband's needs, you could end up giving him cancer. Think about this. All right. That's why I like, you got to take care of it at home. Cause this is the situation. This is what happens. Okay. You got to we're worried about cancer here.
No, honey. I got a headache. You might give me cancer. Don't you love me?
You would rather see me die of cancer? Would you rather see me? Would your headache worth me? Is your headache worth me dealing with months of me in chemotherapy and no hair? Do you really want to deal with that? And then hospice care? You have to wipe my ass, woman. You have to wipe my ass.
Fine. Just
see
after that reaction.
See, there's ways to work this. There's always ways to work the system. I wish my wife was listening to the beginning of this. She doesn't fucking watch my shows anymore. It's probably a good thing. No, if you're looking at a challenge, no November. No. That's unhealthy for you. It'll give you cancer. John Washburn, thank you, my friend. I remember these were pretty good episodes. I haven't seen them in a while, though. Yeah, they are excellent. Why give up something that is good for you? Find a bad habit to give up. Exactly. Find a bad habit to give up. No, we don't want to worry about willpower. We're worried about cancer. Not willpower. Okay, there you go. Yeah, find a bad habit or food to give up. See, there you go. Yeah, give up carbs or something like that. Give up something smart. Grant had to deal with an emu raid. That is absolutely true. The emus have gotten him. Why? Yeah, there you go. I blame Mazza. It's always Mazza's fault. So that actually makes sense. It's always Mazza's fault. We can all agree that Lodger was just bland and forgettable. I thought it was okay. It's because I like the guy's character, Craig, and I like spoiler, he comes back later. Yeah. But like that's what I like. I like Craig's character, and yeah, the episode's just kind of but like I like Craig's character, and so that kind of like makes it worth me. But as always, I like to finally remember my channel is called The Common Nerd for a reason. Okay, I am not some hardcore critic. I'm a little more critical than Grace Randolph, but that's not exactly saying much. But I'm also the guy that enjoyed Black Adam. I gave it a 6, but it's a fun popcorn movie. I think it's worth watching. So it's like you got to take that with a grain of salt too. With me on that one. Illustration of the depression to resort to violence against your political opponents. Yep, exactly. Desperation indeed is exactly what it is. Maz is actually a cool guy, but he still needs to be chased off the front lawn. That's completely and totally fair, Seafood. Yep. Call for violence isn't free speech for people who don't realize that XY, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, etc. don't report the law enforcement or why people are held accountable or sued for jail is idiocy. Yep. Idiocy. Yep. Worst road trip was 16 hours driving to arrive at my destination, then immediately to be taken to the airport to fly to a vacation in Florida. Oh, God. Well, I guess you at least got to
save. That's the only reason you would think. I would think you were saving money.
Something. Say no to micro sleeps. Had one once and scared the shit out of me. Drive smart people. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, the micro sleeps indeed. Yeah. I think I did that a couple of times coming from Arkansas and moving to Texas too. That's why we pulled over and found somewhere to sleep. Oh, see, your arbitrator says your breast hair looks great. Oh, see, there you go. She looks like a little domestic goddess or something. It's great. Aphrodite on the sea foam, except with bigger boobs. Madhouse Retro simping with that chat. Yep.
I was also really surprised of how small, like, that Aphrodite picture was, like how small her tits were. Just like, man.
Yeah. You think they would have gone for something a little more voluptuous? I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. Greek women aren't really known for having like outrageous titties.
Well, actually, they would, like Italians more. They would like rub hemlock to make them, to make sure they wouldn't get too big. Because if they got big, they would be seen as saggy and it would make them look older.
Yeah, that makes sense. And see, that's probably exactly why then. There's been a lot of backlash with the actor who replaced Craig. I don't really understand why. I think he pissed off people in the UK. I mean, that happens. Like, that shit totally fucking happens. Like, actors are just like, you know what? We're not putting up with your bullshit. Like, fuck off. That's kind of what happened to a bit with like Eccleston and shit like that to a certain degree. So, yeah, it's just kind of, that happens sometimes. And sometimes it's for good reasons. And sometimes it's just for disagreements. And you know what? Some people just don't give a fuck. And they're just going to be like, you know what? I'll go back to fucking do a data mining for the fucking, for fucking the court, for the tech companies. This fucking Hollywood thing was fun, but fuck you guys. I'm fucking going back to fucking crunching numbers or some shit. Because that's like the one, like that comedian that was in the Asian guy that was in what was the Vegas one where everybody forgets? I'm having a brain fart. Where everybody forgets what happened the night before.
Dude, where's your car?
No. That one's way older. No, the more recent one. Where everybody goes to Vegas.
The rip-off of Dude, Where's My Car?
Probably. I can't remember. But anyway, Blazin64, what's up, buddy? But either way, it's like he's in that, but he's actually a doctor. Like he had that tiger mom that actually made him go to medical school. So he's actually like a legitimate doctor, but he's got comedy was his passion. So he's like, fine, I'll go be a doctor. And so he went and became a doctor, and then he became a doctor, and then he went off to Hollywood. But he's always got something to fall back on. So it's great.
And she's like, I'm so disappointed in him. Just disappointment.
Exactly. Absolute disappointment. So that is fucking great. There you go. You average reading, drove 9.5 hours a day on my way to Texas. Hell yeah. Long series of interviews in different states, and that was the last leg of my journey. Ah, gotcha. Amazonian, not monstrous. That's right. Amazonian. Yeah. Emblazing. Good to see you, buddy. All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll give you the little teaser. We'll give you our little teaser in the beginning for the Pandorica opens tonight. Just on the off chance that anybody over there on YouTube, or if you're catching this on the replay, you know where to find us. The Common Nerd over on Rumble is where you can find us if you're watching this on the replay. There won't be any links in descriptions because YouTube hates those things, so we can't do that. So, but you can find us. This is real easy. The Common Nerd. I'm the only one on Rumble. So just go check us out. But tonight, season 5, episode 12, the first part of the 2-part season finale, the Pandorica opens.
That's it.
Now, there you go. What's that look like? I don't know. I wonder whose houses that is. Who could be crying? I don't know. But here we go. All right. Boys and girls, if you're over on YouTube, I appreciate you being there. Thank you, John Washburn and Friday Asfire. I think everybody else has kind of got the idea at this point. Everybody's kind of got the idea at this point. But like I said, if you're over there on the watch play, if you're catching this on the replay and it's still Sunday night, come check us out. If it's not Sunday night, make sure you go follow us over at the Common Nerdo on Rumble, where you get to watch the entire episode. It is a watch along review with us. You get to see the entire episode. So come check us out. And Sunker Maiden streams on Rumble too, exclusively on Rumble. So we get a better reason to come over and sign up for a Rumble subscription. Sign up for a Rumble account. It's great. It's worth it. It's the home for free speech, and they understand what fair use is. So come check us out over there. But until then,